devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand. Call
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and thank you for taking the time to join us today. You know, it's interesting. Yeah, I switched up a couple of the tools. I actually, funny enough, I had to take the aim point off of, man, it's so weird being backwards, off of this guy right here, the Anderson Frontline with the AB 10 AB suppressor 556 scan on it because it's broked and lord knows we don't want broked equipment, so I'm actually sending a probably 18-year-old aimpoint comp M, not a comp M4, not a whatever the new stuff is, an old beat up, what we call the 100,000 round aimpoint comp M back to Aimpoint, and they agreed to take it. They said we may not even be able to fix it, but let's see if we can. So when I get that bad boy back, I will be putting that thing back on the Anderson front line, but we'll see. So a couple things. First off, why am I here? Why am I here in my home when I should be out in Georgia at IV-88? More on that later. Secondly, I didn't really think about this. I was trying to be funny, right? And I typed in like what failure looks like because we're going to talk about uh, an aspect of that. And then I was just being silly after that, and I wrote like traces of blood in your stool, like almost like just trying to make fun of like this silly medical stuff that you see on YouTube all the time. And then I was like, I saw somebody in the chat say, "Dude, are you okay?" And I was like, probably that was a bad idea, right? But how hilarious would it be if someone is searching traces of blood in your stool and this live stream shows up? Well, I guess it's not helpful at all. It's not kind. Anyway, whatever. Sorry that you got blood in your poops. GD Bacon, what's up, man? What's up? We're gonna go through and say what's up to everybody. Welcome everybody in a moment. And after I do the whole, welcome and and all that, then I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys why I am currently at my home and not in Georgia at IV88. Yes, indeed. $200 for an MP5 magazine is insane. You should not be paying that. HK MP5 mags, which are like the most expensive, are usually like 80 bucks. 69 to 79 bucks in that ballpark. If they're more than that, they can take a hike. What you may be talking about is the flat dark earth, the factory flat dark earth ones. Maybe that's a thing. But I don't know. Even those, I don't think those are 200 bones. Like that's crazy, man. That's insane. Um, Straight magazines. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel bad. Dark didn't go either. Yeah, yeah. Glad it's a joke. Yes. Poop in your stool. Blood in your poop is bad, and I should not joke about that. And I did, and I don't take it back. I'm just kidding. I shouldn't have done that. Forgive me. I apologize. Anyway, why am I in Virginia when I should be in Georgia? We're going to get on that in a moment. Let's go ahead and greet everybody. Y'all know how we do. We usually take the next 10 minutes or so to greet all the channel members. This channel is nearly 100% supported by the channel members. So a lot of you guys are wondering, like, how do I support the channel? Like, not a lot of you guys. If some of you are, wondering, like, how do I support the channel? First off, watching. That's a great way to support. Watch with your eyeballs, listen with your ear holes. That's great. Secondly, you can share it, you can like it, you can subscribe to the channel because I am right on the cusp of 5,000 subscribers, and I indeed have to beat Shooting Gallery Joe to make certain that I beat him to 5,000 subscribers because he too is on the race to 5,000. So got to make sure I beat him. It's all out of love, of course. I love the guy. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. So, yeah. So, if this is your first time watching DLD After Dark, first off, I don't believe you because YouTube does not recommend this content to new people. Secondly, uh, they usually don't even recommend this content to my viewers, to my subscribers. Only a portion of them actually respond to the notifications. But no, I think a lot of people say they don't even get notifications and all that. So it is what it is. But if you are going to maintain that position and claim that you are new, then welcome, right, Fed, and make sure you stick around, and I encourage you to stick around. And if you do, then I would like to think that over a little bit of time with myself and the community and hanging out in the chat and all that, that you may even feel that a subscription could be earned. And I would love to earn that opportunity. If not, just leave. Just leave right now. Leave. Don't wait another moment. Just literally leave now. And if you don't engage with chat and if you're just a lurker, that's strange. You know what I mean? That's just weird. But it's okay. We love all types of people, even you guys that don't like to type in chat, which is really weird. The 10% rule. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So, everyone, welcome. If you're watching this stream the next day, or the next day, or the next day, then I'd like to say thank you. And I would like to encourage you that are watching this to drop a comment. And you may be featured in the comment of the day. And what most people do is shout out to Razor JB. They say something like Replay Mafia, which he's the OG Replay Mafia. And then Spin 360 says recapitulation syndication. Someone else, a couple people came out with some super creative stuff recently, so I'll probably bring that up and show y'all. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started. But do me a favor, if you're watching this the next day on replay, a lot of people say like coffee with dark, DLD after breakfast, and all that stuff. Do me a favor and just drop a comment so I know that you're watching this as a replay. and let's go ahead and jump into it. So let's go ahead and welcome the first person in chat tonight, which was your boy, dang old Matt. Brother, congratulations. I swear to goodness, he is just waiting Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, just like waiting, refreshing the YouTube app. And I love that about you, dang old Matt. And I want to say thank you. And I would like to say thank you with a crisp high five. Ready, set, go. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. And let's go through and say what's up to all the channel members. But first, before we get into this whole channel member mess, I want to remind you, don't play with fire.
This shit's gonna blow up.
No, it won't blow.
All right, for sure.
As the old adage goes, play with fire, get burned, sucker. I'm just kidding. I don't think that's an old adage. But anyway, let's go through and say what's up to all the channel members. Appreciate all you guys. Ooh, don't sneeze. Oh, okay. I worked my way through it. All right, so let's go ahead and say what's up to everybody. Of course, we know the dang old Matt was first in chat. Where they at? Blue Curtain Burner. What's up, Blue Curtain Burner? Brother, great to see you. Channel member. Zanti Misfit, brother, great to see you. Also a channel member. Both y'all long time channel members. Johnny Propane, what's up, brother? Channel member also. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you. Let's see who else we got. Let's see, Blue Curtain Burner. Hey, James Kawasaki, bro. Great to see you. One of the gentlemen that I also see at the 2A EDU live stream, usually every Friday. I missed this past Fridays, unfortunately. And Wilbur, P38 Wilbur. Bro, I got your message. I apologize. It's been a crazy, crazy last 24 hours. And it's gonna make for a good story. Y'all are gonna love it. And it's full of laughs and tears and complaints and spending lots of money for no reason at all. I mean, reasons, but not good ones. But James Kawasaki, brother, channel member, appreciate you, my guy. Tech Money, what's up, brother? Great to see you. Also a channel member, appreciate you, man. Drew, what it do? Great to see you. Drew Ski, what it do, Ski? Lifetime channel member, appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Great to see all you guys. Barton Fink, great to see you, brother. Also a channel member. I consider traces of blood in your stool winning. Taco Bell, 0. Chad, 1. Very true. I love the way you look at things. You have a very powerful perspective on things. I love it. Let's see. We got Marconi, who's also a moderator. Great to see you, brother. Appreciate you, my man. GD Bacon, not only is he a moderator, but he is also a channel member. Appreciate you, my guy. I actually, you know what? I was watching your live stream when everything happened last night. And dang, that was crazy. More on that later. Barton Fink, Lifetime Drew. Hey, Agorizer, brother, great to see you. Also a channel member. Appreciate you, brother. Let's see, P30 Wilberto. Let's see, Drew, GD Bacon, Marconi. Let's see who else we got up in here. Barton Fink. Drewski, Woodidooski, GD Bacon Ski. Let's see, Agorizer. I'm just going through here. Aggie, my boy Aggie, Zanti, GD Bacon, Agorizer, Barton Fink. Let's see who else we got. Where the rest of the channel members at? It's all good. Flying Rich Firearms, brother, great to see you, man. Appreciate you coming in. I hope you're having a great time out there, and I'm not jealous at all. I'm actually not jealous, but like for real. I hope you guys are having fun. DB, brother, great to see you. Let's go through the honorable mentions. We got DB. What's up, fam? Emmy, what up? I like the little NAA revolver next to all the normal pews. Yeah, I literally just got that from Safety Harbor last week. And it was he hooked it up. He literally had it sitting on his books for like ever from someone who like bought it, paid for it, had it transferred, but never came to pick it up. So he hooked it up. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. So when you look at all of them together and then look at that little squirt, it's like, it's awesome. But dude, having that little tiny 5-shot Derringer 22 Magnum that you can fit in your hand, like, bro, it's awesome. It's incredible. Let's see who else we got up in here, man. Drewski. Hey, the 2A boys. Great to see y'all, gentlemen. Great to see y'all. Shooting Gallery Joe, brother. Great to see you. Also with Shenamemba. Black Diamond Guns and Gear, brother. Also with Shenamemba. Appreciate you, man. Sorry I didn't get to see you guys, man. That sucks. Barton Fink. Mark Tucker. Malka. Great to see you, man. Great to see you. James Kawasaki. Flying Rich. Firearms. Black Diamond, Goons and Goo. See. Hey, did I miss you earlier? Hold on. Did I totally overlook you earlier, bro? Say it ain't. I did. You know what it is? It's because on my side, every name is green, 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 and sometimes I overlook the blues. I did it to Kurt last week, bro. I felt terrible. Mike McClune, the goon. Great to see you. Who not only is a moderator, a very important moderator at that, but also a channel member. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Sorry, I don't know how I freaking missed you, my guy. And I missed you again. Hold up. Hold up. Let me go back through. This is how you get sucked in. I'm looking for green names, and then I miss a bunch of the blue ones. But I got a lot of y'all other blue ones, man. I'm sorry, Mike McClune, man. Now I feel terrible, bro. And I flux with ya. GD Bacon. Yeah, I missed a couple of you, my guy. I'm sorry. But anyway, Mike McClune, the goon. Great to see you. Chinamemba, moderator. We appreciate you, my guy. Let's show Mike McClune some love. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Flying Rich Firearms. DLD After Dark. I have a box of ammo for you. Well, I have an idea. I'm gonna purchase a shipping label using the companies that I ship for. Then I'm gonna send it to you so that way I cover the cost of it, right? And then you just throw it in a box and ship it in the mail. And then I have a couple things to ship to you as well, which I was going to give you, but yeah, we'll see. It's all good. It's all good. Everything happens for a reason, bro. I'm not really tripping. I mean, it sucks. I'm pissed. If you want to throw that shirt and badge in with that box of ammo, that would be very helpful. I would be forever grateful. Thank you. Excuse me. Let's see. G Bacon, Flying Rich Firearms. Hey, James Kawasaki, member for 16 months with the member chat. Jesus loves you and the government hates you. Arm up. Bro, I'm going to change the name of the stream today to that. Jesus loves you and the government hates you. Arm up. Beautiful. That's just said beautifully. Let's see. Tech Money, Mike McClune, the Goon. DLD. I thought you didn't want to come on, Rich. What you talking about? What you talking about? All right, I'll send you the link just because you won't leave me alone if I don't. I'm just kidding. I'm happy to send you the link, my guy. Oh, I missed a message from Drewski, Goonbeam. My bad, y'all. My B. All right, hold up. All right, so we'll send this to Flying Rich. Hit him with the. There you go. Oh, hey, no. Oh yeah, where'd it go? Hold up. My bad. My bad. You know me, always knocking stuff over. Okay, all right. Let me get back to it. You can do it. Put your back into it. Okay, James Kawasaki, Tech Money, Agorizer, Black Diamond Against Gear, GD Bacon, Flying Rich Arms, AAT for Tejas, bro. Member for 26 months. I appreciate you, my guy. Dropping some emojis. Thank you. And I'll be hitting you up probably right around the weekend or something like that. I'll figure it out just to make sure that I can holler at you first. We got the whole thing ready to go. The only issue is that I think because it's the weekend, we're still in underwriting. But because I didn't go to IV 8888, I was able to make some of the final changes to our store, and now we're only waiting on underwriting for the merchant services. Once we get the approval for merchant services, bro, we are good to go. I fixed all the shipping stuff. I fixed all the knife details and info, so that all that's good to go. Is the moment that we can process credit cards, we can start selling knives right away, and I cannot wait. Can I just tell y'all that I cannot wait? I'm so excited, and yeah, I'm pumped. T for Tejas, Chenamemba, appreciate you, love you, brother. all you guys. Everyone else, all the honorable mentions. We got Damian Christ in the building. What's up, brother? P38 Wilberto. Great to see you. Let's see. 2A boys, you already know the homies. I'm stuck at home while the fam is at range day. Dang, man, that sucks, bro. You know what though? Sometimes like just needs to go down that way. I'll tell you what. A couple things happened over the past day or so where it's like 100% it feels like God's hand in my life. And I'm gonna tell you all the story, and y'all are gonna be like, "Say what?" Range Minded Podcast, brother. Great to see you. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out as well. We got who else? 2A boys, DB, brother DB. Great to see you. Mr. Monica himself, ME. What up? I saw AK Lover. AK Lover. Great to see you. Ting Ting. Hey Ting Ting. How's it going, girl? How you been? You know what I'm saying? Great to see you. You know what I'm just saying. No, great to see you. Mr. Jason, great to see you. Douglas Boing, great to see you as well. Anyone else that I missed? Who cares? I'm just kidding. I saw Edge of the South. We got Edge of the South in here. There you go. Edge of the South, great to see you. I saw a couple other folks. Vulcan Rumble, what's up, brother? Great to see you. Oh, MP5 Mag gun show price in Massachusetts. That's crazy, dog. But that's because they pin them, right? So they got to put all like the time and labor and all that into it. Hey, I sent the link to Rich, but I don't think Rich knows how to use computers, cell phones, and devices. I think he's actually being. I'm just kidding. He's backstage now. He just came back. Um, all right, I'll go. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this. Let's bring Rich on by a new video that I have that is intended for bringing on guests. So when you say like, ladies and gentlemen, everyone welcome. Bring your hands together for Flying Ray. Okay, sorry. I just
Say hi to Joe.
hi to Joe. Hey, Rich, how's it going?
Good, good.
You're surrounded by wood.
Yeah, there's a lot of wood here.
There's
And,
wood above your head. There's wood below you. There's wood all over the place.
and Walt. Where's Walt?
Dude, P38 Wilbur, man, you ain't lying. Hey, Mr. Walt, great to see you, man. William Baloney,
Hey, I
gentleman
know
by
this is probably not a good time to have this conversation, but can we talk about decks? Where's the light switch? Anybody know where the light switch is?
you can't see anything. Don't you have a goon beam on you?
Yeah, of course I have a goon beam on me.
Use the goon
Oh.
beam.
Look at that deck.
That's a large deck. Did you get any deck picks?
Well, did I tell you what I did? So I got a match set of pictures. I got.
He said, "Was that a pentagram in the house?" I think it was just a star.
I didn't notice. You mean the pentagram next to the goat's head?
Well, above the goat's head to the left of the coffee maker.
To the left of the goat's head. Oh,
yeah.
So, on the way up, we stopped at Bucky's, and there's a big brass beaver. So I got a picture with that.
That's good.
And then I got a pic with Dick Heller. Now, do I have a matched pair?
One's a little bit more hard, and one's a little bit more squishy. You know, I would say that Dick is soft and the beaver is hard, which is strange because usually that's you know.
Can we talk about EDC? Like, I mean, if you were going to be prepared and what you would need to do in your EDC life.
So that was it for Rich today. He just came on to talk about that. You know what? Okay, so 4 is 0 and 8 is 1. Is that what you're saying?
I think so.
Because like 1 is none. Into James Kawasaki, ying ying ying. Great to see you, bro. Thank you for the $5 super chat. God is great. Guns are good. Put on the armor. So I have a conundrum. Taking suggestions. AGN Rattler, TS35 384 thermal, or PSA Jackal and 300 blackout. Bro, I'll be real. Hold on. You're not talking Rattler. You're talking that's a thermal unit. Hold on. AGN Rattler. Is the AGN Rattler
Why is every
hold on.
chair yard sale?
Okay. So the
chair.
AGN Rattler is that like thermal and night vision overlaid, or hold on, thermal imaging? I'll have to so I don't know enough to speak on it just right out of the gate. But okay, AGM Rattler. I see. Yeah, it's two different things, right? It's a tough one to make a call like that without having more information, but I would say, man, if in an environment where if you had to pick one or the other, and in an environment if you did not have batteries or electricity or a capability of charging or whatever, that Jackal is still going to run, right? It may not be like a Super Duty where it'll run for 30,000 rounds or whatever, but that is or a Knights or whatever, but it still is a very good gun. It's a very high quality gun for what it is and the price you pay for it. It is a piston driven AR style gun with a bufferless design for under $1,000. I'd say that's good money. I would go for the Jackal. What say you, Rich?
Suppressed. Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's a good move.
No, I was shooting suppressed today and got a lot of gas faced because I'm a lefty.
Yeah. You should probably train with your other hands.
Mm-hmm.
With all of your other hands.
I didn't bring any hard-boiled eggs, but I did bring the cheese.
Of course. He doesn't go anywhere without a whole charcuterie board of stuff. Live life, brother. Great to see you. Scott D. Magnificent, great to see you. Mr. Gort, great to see you as well. Channel members, all the channel members. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy. I feel like I owe an explanation to. I mean, I don't owe anything. Safety Haba, great to see you. We already said hi to you, but great to see. We said hi to you in person. There you are. Great to see you. Yeah, and by the way, that's where I got the NAA 22 Magnum Revolver. So if anyone out there wants to look up very cool unique items that you may not be able to find, guess what? Walt can get them and he'll hook it up. So go to him. So okay. Last night I was on my way to Georgia. And Rich, I don't know how much time you got or how much how long you intend to.
I'll sit around. So we got the trail mix.
That's good. Big Fish Little Boat, what's up, brother? How did you know my butt was bleeding? Big Fish comes in and says, how did you know my butt was bleeding? Well, I knew you were going to come online and search that. I was trying to be funny, like with the whole like YouTube becoming like this place where people search medical advice. But people like came on like, dude, are you okay? Like, yes, I am okay. My butt is not bleeding. Apparently, Big Fish Little Boat has a bleedy butt, but everyone else. Thinking of the suppressor with, that's what I'm considering breaking to the new caliber rule. I hear 300 black has great. Oh, absolutely. It is outstanding with a can, like a 220 grain or, specific subsonic ammo. Absolutely. It's outstanding with a can, especially, bro. So I had a Remington 700 and 300 blackout where you don't have the sound of the action of the gun. Psh, forget about it. That thing was like, it was just nothing. It was honestly about the same as a 22. I know that sounds crazy. Agorizer. Explain yourself or be banished to the deck. Evan Bazinski, brother, great to see you. Also a channel member. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. Everyone else that Tyrannical Thought Police, what's up, bro? Yo, bleeding butt people, what did I walk into? Nah, it's the hot sauce from Chipotle. Gets me every time. All right, so how would you start the 29-inch barrels in January? Hmm? That's exciting. Do you understand the amount of terrible things that I would do for an SHTF 50?
You might have to pay
Except
for one.
except paying for one. That's one thing I wouldn't do. Can't bring myself to do that. No, I just, I've never made the plunge to a 50, but 100% no question if I did, it would be a Safety Harbor SHTF 50, and I would do the single shot. I like the single shot SHTF 50. That's the way to go. All right, so how would you start this story, Rich? I was just going to jump into it with like, so I was on my way, but how would you start the story?
Well, you were leaving at 9 a.m., right? You were dropping off Remy, and,
Yep,
and
yep.
then you're gonna hit the
Mhm.
road at 9 a.m. Cruise by Crumps, pick up the stuff he's been trying to send me for 10 months.
Yeah, he just gave me like metal computer like case thing. That's all he gave me.
That was it. There
That's
was a
it.
whole bunch of stuff he was supposed to give you.
Well, he lied. Like literally, he had said G23, what's up, brother? Supposed to, I know, but and there's more on that in a moment because I talked to Josh about it, talked to members of my family about it, and it's things just kind of work for reasons, right? Look, I
Mm.
told y'all like the days prior to the day I was supposed to go to IV-88 and start heading down there, it's an 8+ hour drive, right? About an 8.5 hour drive, and
World's smallest violin playing for you.
yeah, well, that's not what I'm talking about. It's not. I'm not. I'm
Eight,
just saying it's an eight
an eight
eight.
hour drive. Mm.
No, I'm not. Does it sound like I'm complaining? I'm just stating what it is. So instead of um, you know, well, looking at the 2 days prior, I had to kind of plan accordingly because I had a lot of stuff that I had to get done. I was behind on DLD packages. I was behind on definition knives stuff. The website had to get set up. And I don't know if you heard earlier, all the changes have been made. All the stuff has been updated. The shipping is updated. Everything is good to go. The only thing that we're waiting on is the approval for the merchant services. Once that is good to go, we will be 100% up and running. So I would say probably by Monday, maybe by Tuesday, but we'll see. So anyway, so I was planning on leaving in the morning. I was planning on dropping off the dog at 9, going to Crumpy's, getting the stuff, and then hitting the road. That didn't happen. So because I was already late, I was like, I'll just leave later. And then I ended up staying for like the whole day. I didn't leave till the nighttime because I got like all the packages done and then I got all the stuff done for definition knives and was just like, screw it. I can't leave for several days knowing that all this stuff needs to get done. So um I didn't even leave till like 12 hours later, till like 9 p.m. and ended up stopping and all that. Anyway, so I left way later, and as I'm driving down, I'm on the highway, and it's if you're not going like 85 on the highway, you're gonna get like ran off the road, right? Like it's a pretty intense. It's like 70 miles an hour is the posted speed. Usually, like closer to where I live, 55, maybe 65 is like the max speed, like on like posted street signs. Where like out in Florida, where Rich is, they're like posted 105 miles an hour, like mandatory minimum. So it's very different. So anyway, I'm going down the highway and I'm going like 85 and I was going on this curve where, it, it's a not like a crazy curve or anything, but as I'm going around the bend, I see this like 2x4 in the street and I had like half a second to think And I was like, shit, like, okay, so if I like way overcorrect to swerve and miss it, like I don't want to like lose control or go in the other lane. So I just kind of like slowly trying to get out of the way. I still ended up like like kind of like hitting the like a few inches on the right side of it with my front left tire, and I think that like popped it up and impacted my back rear tire, and it just sounded like boosh, like I mean it was like a big, impact. And I'm looking at my sensors and it's like boop, check tire pressure, rear left tire, and I was like, oh no. And then I waited like 10 seconds and I was like, let me roll down the window, see what I hear. I roll down the window, I hear womp, 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 womp. I was like, oh no, flat tire. And I had called Rich to yell and scream and complain at that point. Um, but I pulled off the road and the cars that were around me just, obviously kept going. And when the headlights from the cars were gone, I realized that like nothing was around me. No street lights, no buildings, no nothing, no signs, no mile markers. And it was like straight up, like completely just ghost town. But was actually pretty cool because I could see like all the stars in the sky. Um, but anyway, I was like, I got to get my car towed back to, my area. And then when I get it towed back to my area, then I'll, basically drop it off at a mechanic. They can't see it till Monday and then take an Uber back to my place. And I was like, you know what? That's ridiculous. I'm not going to pay, $300 to get it towed back to my place and then pay another couple $100 for a tire. And like, that's crazy. So I paid a little less to tow it to a tire place that was, within like 30, 40 miles of where I was at. And they didn't open till 7:30 in the morning. So I parked my car outside and I literally slept in the car from like 3 a.m. to
Can
7:30
you
a.m.
highlight Fluffy Bunny's comment?
Sure.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. So I did forget that one part. Where is okay. So okay, about that. This is my fault. Okay. This is my fault. I did not have a spare. And in my trunk, underneath about $3,000 of ammo and a bunch of guns and all the stuff I had with me, all I had was one of the air compressors. No spare tire, no nothing. I know, I could just go buy one probably for a couple $100, and I should have, because I knew the worst part is that I knew I had no spare tire. But also,
Didn't you buy that car new?
no, I've literally never bought a new car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm
You,
I'm a, poor dirtbag. I only buy used cars.
but even the used cars I have like the first aid kit, spare tire.
So I have a first aid kit. I have no, if I had a spare, no question, I would have changed the tire and been out of there. Like that.
He would have called his sister, and she would have came out and changed the tire for him.
Yeah. Would have called my mommy. No, my sister worked in the automotive field for a long time. But no, I mean, no, if I had a spare, it wouldn't have been an issue. I guess I forgot to hit on that. And I know Rich is gonna run with that and do a bunch of videos on spare tires, and it's gonna
Didn't
be a
do one.
whole campaign. Okay, good. Please don't. I don't want to deal
All
with
right.
that. It does suck though, because I had a great idea of how to get back at you for all those freaking cyberbullying videos. But yeah, no, so no spare tire, which is why, I was in that situation. And of course, the moment that something happens where like the only thing in the world that I needed was a spare tire. But here's the crazier thing, okay? So I'm sitting there dealing with it and I'm like, all right, no spare tire. Clearly, I'm not going to sit out there and try to pump it up with a freaking, air compressor. Like that's
Well, your
stupid.
sidewall was torn, right?
Yeah, it ended up being the sidewall, and it was like the warp ring of death around the tire because I was going 85 miles an hour for another 20 seconds after I blew it. Um, and anyway, I ended up getting it towed, and I slept in front of the freaking tire place from 3 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. And then I finally got out, went in, talked to the guy. Super nice dude. This guy, he actually was from the area that I live, funny enough. And we chatted for a little bit. He hooked it up. He helped me. And
Was he a former customer of yours?
no, not that kind of customer. Uh, but I basically paid like almost $500 to drive towards Georgia and turn around and drive back home. On a trip that was supposed to be about like, doing stuff for the channel, doing stuff for the launch of the business, doing stuff for yeah, and that sucks. But after I got the tire fixed, I literally sat there and I prayed like, I'm thinking like, should I go to Georgia or should I just turn around and go home? Because I'd basically be out there for, from 4:30 p.m. Saturday to like 2 p.m. Sunday. It may not be worth it, whatever. And I just prayed like for direction, quite literally of which direction to go. And then within like 30 seconds of me praying, my brother hits me up and he's like, "Hey, your dog is fine," because him and his wife are watching my dog. "I just wanted to let you know that his wife had like abdominal pains. So she went into the ER because they got really bad. And they're taking her in now. This is this morning at like 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m. They're taking her in for like emergency gallbladder removal surgery, and because something was going on. I don't know exactly what it was, but he was like, "Look, I'm not going to tell you to like turn around from Georgia and come back right now, but like if there's any way you can help us coming back early tomorrow, come back at like whatever, if there's a way, like please let me know." And he didn't know, like he probably thought I was just getting to Georgia at that time. Little did he know I was an hour and a half away. So I was like, "Yep, no question. I'm turning around, I'm coming to you." So you never know. I'm sitting here thinking about it like what could it have possibly been that like just everything that was happening was like keeping me from going out there. Like was Chad from formerly from Caltech gonna have another accidental discharge, and that was gonna crack me in my melon or something like that? I'm sorry, Chad. I'm sorry, but your gun went off without you pulling the trigger. That it's not your fault, but it's Caltech's fault. Anyway, it's like, what was gonna happen? Who knows? You know, I think it's really interesting that things happened in that manner. I can't say that, any of us know God's plan or understand God's plan, or it could even attempt to understand it. And, we always like try to assign reason to things like, "Oh, well, this terrible thing happened to prevent this way worse thing from happening," and all that. Like, I don't necessarily believe that, in us in a worldly way, like trying to assign reason to things like that. But I do think that there's definitely an element of that for sure. And also because all things work for the glory and the good, or, sorry, I'm not a scripture boss. I'm just saying. Um, but they say, well, my pastor said, and it always resonated with me, which is, you know, God's plan is not for our understanding. And if he was small enough to understand, he wouldn't be big enough to worship. And that definitely stuck with me. So um but yeah, so that's why I'm here, because of a tire, because of a freaking tire. So that's all that. And Pew Tang, brother, great to see you. Hope your sis-in-law is okay. Thank you, appreciate you. Bailey's wife just had some gallbladder ish also a couple weeks ago. Hospital time, she's like 25. Dang, man, that's crazy. Bending ballistics, what's up, bro? Where you been at, man? Haven't seen you in a minute.
Well, he wasn't here.
James Lynch, what up? What up? Honoring intimates, great to see you. And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to his purpose. Romans 8:28. Wow, man, honoring intimates is on point with scripture and quotes. Like, bro, I love it. James Kawasaki, Barton Fink, Emmy. Yes, Celtic CP33. Check your recoil buffer. So the one, which one is the bullpup 556? It's like the RDB,
No,
RBF,
no, 556. Yeah, that's the RDB. That's downward. Yeah, bullpup.
RDB. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the
So
RFB is the 308. I have that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The same thing. I think it's the same thing. Does that have the outward facing ejection on the front?
So RFB, the 308 ejects out the front. The RDB ejects behind the magazine and down.
Interesting. Okay. Um, yeah, so we were all sitting on the line and they were doing the kind of a celebratory thing for one of the guys there, and he was going to light off the cannon first. And they told everyone keep the line cold, so don't shoot uh, until the dude lets off the cannon, right? And that he was going to get the first shot. And I see Chad with formerly with Caltech. Now he's, 3 companies down the line. I don't know where he's at right now. Great guy though. Love Chad. He is a pure Chad. Um, I see him take his Keltec, his suppressed Keltec RDB or whatever, the Bullpup 556, and he just does a quick load and make ready, right? So he throws the mag in, chambers it, guns on safe, and I am literally watching. I might even have this on video. I don't know for sure. I'll have to check, but oh, I think I do. I think we actually watched it on here before. And he loads and makes ready, and he's just sitting there, right? And I'm getting ready to wait for the line to erupt in gunfire of like 1,000 rounds in 30 seconds. It's so cool just watching that stuff. And you just hear, and it's like, what? Like, I literally saw his finger was off the trigger, the safety was on, but because he was pointing it in a safe direction, his finger was off the trigger. He didn't point it at anything that he was willing, not willing to destroy. And you know what I mean? Like he followed all the other rules. So because there was a mechanical failure, nothing terrible happened. So there's that. Um, Z, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. So how is everything? Hey, Ross, good to see you, brother. James Lynch, great to see you. Providence, hey, DLD, rich guys. Hey, P38 Wilberto, thank you for the $5 super chat. Jesus was a carpenter. God dropped that lumber in the road because he knew you were needed elsewhere. Dang, that's an interesting take, man. Thank you, P38. I appreciate you, man. And dude, I wish I was going out in that direction, but even then, like coming out to ATL with coming from Virginia to Georgia, it would have been like all the way like several hours in the opposite direction to come out there. But one day I'll be out that way and I'll definitely come see you. And thank you again. Drop it like it's Scott. What's up, brother? We were just talking on the phone a little bit ago. DJK, great to see you, bro. Also a moderator. What's that?
Joe is snoring.
Joe always snores. ADXR920, bro. Great to see you. JC Neener, great to see you. All you guys, love y'all. Paul Bald, what up? Keltec, it's not a mechanical failure. It is a feature. Yes. All right. So, is that his snoring?
No.
Oh, too many choices, brother. Great to see you. All right. So, don't do it to him. Don't do it to him. That's me. Me and you can do that, but don't do that to him. I know you want to. Dude, when last year when we were at IV88 and he was sleeping upstairs and I was sleeping on the couch downstairs, bro, the entire night it was like I was like, yo, it sounds like someone has a megaphone up to a cave and it's just like bouncing off the walls. Okay, so tell me about the event so far. How's it going? What have you done? Did you punch a specific patch maker in the face? Like how's everything going?
Good. So we were out to dinner with Kyle and the Anderson crew, And while we're there,
Okay.
drop it like it's Scott. Let's see. I got to remember all the names. Carolina EDC,
Nice.
Range Bros,
Nice.
and who is it? Tennessee. What's his name? Why can't I think of it?
Uh, Tennessee Arms, TN Arms.
No, TN. What's the rest of it? Anyhow, they were all there. It was kind of funny. So we walk in, they're all like, and they yell, "Flag Rich!" And I like made like I didn't know anything, and I looked around.
Why is that funny? Are they clowns? Are they there to amuse you? I'm just kidding. No,
Yeah,
that's cool. Oh,
yeah.
he says Jake from State Farm.
TN Tactical.
That's what isn't that what I said? TN Tactical? Tennessee Tactical? TN Tactical?
I think he said something else.
Did I say something else? Let's go back to the recording. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No. Anyhow.
Allegedly not familiar.
Oh yeah. So Kyle was not letting that not familiar go away.
Of course, of course. I mean, there are a lot of people that want that to remain very much alive.
So yeah, that the last video aired, probably 4 or 5 days ago.
That's the last one.
Yeah, that would.
Thank
Do you know
God.
how many people I saw that said not familiar?
I would assume a lot. The irony is, do you now know how many people are now familiar with DLD After Dark?
Yeah, we're
Dude,
talking about.
that's hilarious. Like it's the kind of opposite. That yeah. Anyway,
The
it's
Streisand
great.
effect.
Yes, yes.
And so Walt's coming out with a new product line, and it's going to be called the Sloppy Beaver.
Dude, is he actually doing that? I certainly hope so.
He's worried about his wife filling out the invoices for it.
She'll be all right. Just call it like the greasy beaver or something like that. Or the looby. The looby. The looby beaver.
And he's wondering if the product line should come with a T-shirt and some stickers.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, by the way, tell Walt that I finally like pulled up the foam under the NAA revolver that I got from him, and I found like all the patches and like swag and stuff under there. I didn't
Oh,
see
cool.
it before. Yeah, so
Oh,
thank
cool.
you. Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
he's right here. He'll hear you in the 2-minute delay.
Thank you, Walt. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cali Prepper, the hairy beaver, the slippery nipple. Oh man, that's great. Cali Pepper, what's up, brother? Gentlemen, appreciate you. If you're having okay, the blood in the stool thing was totally a joke, y'all. Sorry, that was if you're having blood in your stool or pee, don't let it scare you and make sure to make an appointment with your doctor. More than likely, it's just internal hemorrhoids or something minor. Thank you, Ripco Readiness. I just want to say that I do not give any health advice at all whatsoever. I actually don't give any advice. And if you take advice from me, you're stealing. Ed Zachary, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Man, that's what's up. Yeah. So what kind of guns have you shot so far?
Shoot. Uzis, a bunch of ARs, but a
What kind
bunch
of
of.
Uzis?
It was I'm not sure what kind. It was the one that Chad built in honor of Richard Hoffman, actually.
We love the Huff.
So that was cool. I saw him out with it. I started talking to Chad, and Chad was super cool. And he's like, "Oh, you want to shoot one of my guns?" I'm like, "I want to shoot the Uzi." He's like, "Absolutely." I'm like, "Cool."
Nice, nice. When I did this, it was to this comment. I'm sorry, the chat moved forward so quick that I missed it. Dark doesn't give spare tire advice. This is true. I do not because I
We're
also
gonna we're gonna have to do an episode on automotive prepping. Like,
nope.
I
No, I
carry
won't.
in
we'll do it.
my Rexus a patch kit, so I can patch the tire of.
Oh yeah, so you can patch the sidewall.
Well, I have a spare in every car I
Moving
own.
along. So, dude, this is the only, literally the only car in my life that I do not have a spare for, and it's either because I bought it used and the spare was used, taken, whatever, and I knew that I didn't have a spare, and I still didn't do a dang old thing about it. I'll tell you what. Spare tires and spare tire accessories.
So, where did you buy your car? Because you drive an Acura. That's more of a premium type car.
I mean, define premium.
I mean, it's a
I
Honda, but it's a.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. I personally, I loved my Lexus and my Avalon way, way more than I love the Acura. The Acura is just a thing to move me from different places to other different places.
But
Um,
that's not the kind of car people are wrenching on in their driveway like me on my Lexus. Uh, but I wouldn't
Usually
expect
not.
somebody not to have the spare tire when they sell the car.
So, for those of you out there that don't know, vehicles brand new usually do not come with spare tires anymore. It is a feature that you pay for to be added on to the purchase of a vehicle. If you buy them brand new from the dealer, they usually do not nowadays, they usually do not come with spare tires unless you specifically ask for it, negotiate it in, add it on, pay for it, whatever. I mean, it sucks. I mean, trust me. I now know, uh, and I knew prior to this, right? It's just like, I enjoy living life a quarter mile at a time. So I was like, I haven't needed a spare yet. But clearly, I paid for it. Literally, physically paid for it. Um, So, not getting a $200 spare tire or $150 spare tire to keep in my trunk cost me $500 of
Well,
money that honestly should not have spent. But what was I going to do? You know what I mean?
you might need a jack and a
I
lug nut.
do. I have everything in there except a spare tire. I do have a jack. I do have a wrench, and I no
Flares,
longer have. I don't have a.
37 millimeter launcher,
I do.
3,000 rounds of 9 millimeter.
No, 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 no. $3,000 of 9 mil and 5.56 ammo and magazines. Like, literally, it's kinda ridiculous, but it's like, if somebody opens up my car trunk, whatever, yeah, I got 4 ammo cans of stuff in there, and if you get in there, you earned it. You know what? Now, what you don't know is that I have a wireless camera in there with a sensor on it that goes directly to my cell phone and says someone is in your backyard, when my trunk is open. But little do they know that my backyard means my trunk. So if someone opens my trunk, I see it immediately on my phone. I'm just kidding. I don't have that. That's actually not a bad idea though, to set up a wireless camera in there. Ooh, I could wire it in, but no. If it's wired in, then it would only work when there's electricity.
Oh, you wire
Um,
directly to the battery.
You wire it directly to the battery with no flux capacitor.
Fuse.
I'm joking. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen people wire things directly to the battery that cause some issues. Small things like fires.
Mhm.
That's
You mean like Tesla's in a rainstorm?
okay. Yes. Here's what I want. I want everyone. Hold on. What was 50? Spares are only $50? No way. No way. Do not tell me that my $500 trip could have been $50. Do not tell me that. Lightning McQueen, what's up, brother? Tell me this, and I want all of you guys to be honest with me, okay? Every single one of you in chat right now, we got more than 70 people in here. Tell me this. If you do not have a spare tire in your car right now, put a 1 in chat. If you do not have a 5th tire, not because anyone out there, one of y'all has a spare tire on your car right now, okay? But if you do not have a 5th usable tire in your vehicle right now, put a 1 in chat.
There were no ones in the chat. Oh, P38 Wilbur, Fire Otter? Really?
Mhm.
I met P38 Wilbur. I wouldn't have expected that of him.
Dude, but you know me, right? I like water, food, firearms, gear, equipment, medication. I got like a miniature, like
Wow, Mr.
Rite Aid
Pianist,
and
Brisk Patcher.
CVS. It's just one of those things. It's like, dude, up until like 2 years ago, I didn't have a fire extinguisher in my home.
Whoa.
You know, donut and a bottle of slime. Okay, one. Putang said F. I don't know if that's a F in chat for me or maybe F in the chat for a $500 investment that really only needed to be $50. Maybe. Spare tire, plug kit, and compressor. That's what's up. I should honestly, I should probably do that. Moving forward, I'll likely do that.
You'd have to have your sister show you how to use it.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. 2 telescopic bottle jacks. I have a spare, but we'll never get it out from under my truck. Rental EV, no spare. James Kawasaki, same here. I have a backpack in the car with everything needed. Nice. Yeah, I mean, there's no excuse, right? If I like to think that I live a life of preparedness, I'm just gonna say that, okay? I like to think that I live a life of preparedness, and this is where we find the holes.
Knowing what to prepare for and knowing what you don't know what to prepare for.
Mhm.
Feel like I got a hurricane coming to my house. I know what to prepare for.
Yeah, I heard y'all were about to get hit like a mofo.
My wife is going out and buying gas in the morning.
Yeah, definitely gas up. Yeah, man, I wasted a half a tank of gas of the 1 tank of gas this month that I got for $2.09 a gallon, by the way.
Wow.
So once a month, I
What, like an Indian reservation? Where'd you go?
no, so there's like there's a thing if you do stuff at a particular store, then you get points and then the points you get to use for the next month of fuel, but you either get to do like 2 small discounts like, maybe like twice a month, or you get to just max it out and go crazy and get like $1 off a gallon.
Does Sperm Bank
And
is still giving out those cards?
Sperm Bank, yes. Yes. DLD After Dark, I have a sperm and a sperm set of tires mounted on steel rims. So, okay, here's the funny thing. I was talking in the chat. We have like a bunch of YouTube dudes. Let's call them prepper YouTube dudes, gun guy YouTube dudes, all in one chat on a platform. And I had told him what's going on, and influence always all 3 All right, you don't gotta make me feel bad, guys. I already feel bad enough, okay? Goodness gracious. I'm just kidding. So what I had said is like, okay, so what you're telling me is what I need to do is I need to roll around with obviously 4 tires on the vehicle, another
With
8
treads.
tires
Unlike
with
the last
treads.
time you went to Iraq veteran.
Well, no, not last time. Last time I had fresh tires when I went to IV88. The time prior, 2 years ago, I literally turned around because I was probably gonna die if I went down there. But I said, "Okay, I need to, put four tires on the vehicle, obviously, and then Mad Max style have 8 tires mounted around it, and then like chain like with chains and like I need to chain a gimp to the front of it, like playing the guitar, like flamethrower guitar and stuff like that. Like I need to set up my car like Mad Max style so I can feel like I've like prepared correctly. I think that's the best way to do it. Stop buying tires from the junkyard. Do people actually do that?
Yeah,
most companies will actually like either let you take tires from them for free or even pay for tire disposal from like mechanics and shit like that, because they have to pay for someone to come like every few days, once a week, every couple of weeks, depending on how much business they're doing, because they got like hundreds and hundreds of the trash tires that they've thrown out. That's where a lot of dudes that are building like shooting ranges, they'll
Mhm.
go and they'll pick up, old used
So
tires from mechanics.
typically the fronts of tractor trailers, because you can't retread them, they'll give them away free.
Mm, nice. AR 500 plates on the door panels. Yes. And paint it with a smiley face. Actually, I'll paint it with a smiley face like this. All right, so tell me more about the event. How's it going?
So it was good. Let's see. I'm trying to think who's new. Of course, Anderson was there with my frag out AR-15. I brought that out for people to shoot, so that was cool.
I was
Um,
gonna bring mine, but I didn't go.
Everybody's asking for John,
Nice.
and you know, because the event wasn't in John's basement. You- Good night.
Dang, they gotta pay 99. They have to pay $2.50 per to get rid of junk tires. I have 330 tires buried on my range. That's pretty
hmm
fire.
hmm
Rich, when you got your daughter a car, did you make sure the spare was a run flat?
Do you know how many people know that story?
You don't want
Oh
to
my
start
god.
that. Tim Hoppa, what's up, brother? I knew someone who had two cars and one battery between the two cars. They had to swap the battery depending on what car they were driving. What? Dude, that hurts my head to even think. Like that's crazy. J Paz, what up? Fluffy Bunny Arsenal. I have to pay $5 per tire. Dang. Like what I would love to do is get some property between like me, Crump, and some of the other homies out here, build a range, and then set up like I'm instead of doing it like on land. Most of the ranges that I've shot at out here like have like a big hill or like basically a mountain as a backstop, right? What I would love to do is do like a dugout style that goes down. I don't want to like dig it out, but I mean if that's the best way to get like a 360 degree ish, not 360, but a multiple angle shooting range, then I don't know. I may do so. At least like what 180 240 degree. Um what 240 230 360 less 90 270 degree. I don't know, whatever. Nearly 360-degree range. That's what I would like to do. Disposal. Senor Bob, great to see you, brother. I also look for all the old lead weights from shops and take used car batteries anytime. So the old lead weights are great. Those can be used for a lot of things. They're easy to take snips and to chop them into little pieces, and you can very easily turn that into um, buckshot. Whatever you want to throw it together to make. Um, yeah. So Rich, just so you know, I have made every single update to definitionknives.com. Definitionknives.com is completely updated. It is fixed. It is not totally live right now. So because we got like 70 people in here, I want to let you know that even though it is live, Definition Knives is live and up and running. The only thing we're waiting on right now is to be approved for the merchant services. I had to put an 18 or older thing on the site, which is absurd because whatever. I guess pocket knives are dangerous. But um, I put a little bit of a funny note in there, so it made me feel a little bit better. But anyway, once we are approved for the once we're push through underwriting and we're approved for the merchant services, then we will be 100% ready to go. Every single knife has all the correct specs. the correct story that, and I put little funny messages on every single thing. So it says like, so let's say like you're looking at the journalist, right? It says the journalist named in honor of John Crump, steel type 8CR13 MOV, blade length, blade thickness, scale, G10, black G10, lanyard loop, yeah, or lanyard hole, yes, or like it has like everything. But then there's a bonus category. Every single knife has a bonus category where it says something. So for an example, the DK1, the DLD knife, it says okay, hold on. I'll just read that one. It says, really, dude, did you kick me out? Yeah, it kicked me out. Okay, hold on. So I got to log back in. Do 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 do. Okay, view store. Oh, holy moly! A bunch of people are jumping on the site now. That's dope. Okay, so let's do let's do the DK1. I guess we can do the DK1, but we can also do the DK1. Okay, so it says the DK1, named in honor of DLD After Dark, which is pretty silly when you think about it, because he's the founder of Definition Knives. But everyone else forced me, I mean him, to name one of the knives after him. The real reason this knife was named the DK1 is really because it was our first knife, so consider this the Mark 1, designed by Dark, which makes it the Dark 1. Bonus category. This knife has been known to make users be kind, to live a life of care, compassion, and contribution. Give to others, because when you bless others, you become blessed. And also encourage good men to become highly skilled in violence, because it's the only way that good men can defeat evil. Enjoy. So that's that one, right? However, if you go to the full collection and read the dark one, it says bonus category. This knife has been reported to increase sperm count without the usage of testosterone in food buckets. Use at your own risk. Oh, I cracked myself up. The co-pilot says, the co-pilot, named in honor of Flying Rich. Overall length, 7.83 inches. Folded length, 4.48 inches. Blade length, 3.35 inches. Blade style, drop point with bayonet swedge. Finish, polished finish. Blade steel, D2 tool steel. Handle material, G10 with carbon fiber pattern. Lock mechanism, crossbar with roller lock. Weight, 5.2 ounces. Hardware, blue finish. Bonus category, has been known to aid in the safe crash landing of planes, and in parentheses, at least twice. Just little jokesters, you know what I mean? And of course, all of them say something. But it's funny because I was like, okay, I need to do one in like the individual ads for each one, or product listing for each one, but then also I need to do one in the group listing, so each one kind of has like two jokes. The other co-pilot basically says, please buy this to boost the ego of Flying Rich. This will make him happier than you watching his content, which is made of the audio of other content creators. I mean, I'm pretty sure like that's literally exactly what it says. Hold on.
No, yeah.
Let's see, the co-pilot. The co-pilot is an exclusive Definition Knives release named after one of our good friends, Flying Rich. This knife is a drop point style blade with a gorgeous bayonet style swedge on the backside of it and is forged out of D2 tool steel. It boasts beautiful blue hardware and perfectly contoured carbon fiber scales that are rounded for an unmatched ergonomic feel. Feed Flying Rich's ego by purchasing this knife that was named after him. It will make him feel almost as special as you watching his content made with other creators' audio. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I know. I cracked myself up. Did you test edge sharpness of the blades on Rich's head?
Ooh.
I think he actually shaved his own head with the DK1, or was it the Copilot? I can't remember, but he did indeed. You're making the D40 knife, the 40 Smith and Wesson knife. No, I definitely will not be doing a 40. You know what? It would actually be pretty funny if I did something like that, but then just use it as an opportunity to totally make fun of 40 Smith and Wesson. Hornady Critical Defense 208 grain 300 blackout. That is really nasty stuff. The subsonic 208 grain VMAX. That stuff is nasty. Frag out, brother. Great to see you. He didn't even drop that I could see. You're back. Joe Vacu, great to see you. I should have listened to my gut. Avoid the national forest, folks. Definitely don't go alone at night or even the day at this point. I found where the newly arrived are also camping. What? I just wanted to go fishing. Did you have a bad experience? Check Frag Out stuff out too, because Frag Out has a bunch of stuff on sale on his website, which is super fire, and it is extremely more than reasonably priced. Like, I had to like confirm the prices with him. Like, bro, are you sure this is you're only selling it for that? M. Gabriel, great to see you. BV Luminous, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Well, I think I'm about to wrap it up. I know this is crazy because I'm not running for like 3 hours, but I just wanted to do a little bit of a shorter show, explain what was going on because I do actually have other stuff I got to get done. But there was something else I wanted to do. There was one here. Hey, replay regiment. That's a good one right there. Replay regime, replay regiment, I don't know which one that is, but I like it. Is the T silent in regiment? I haven't responded. I responded. Okay, so this is a good one. Agorizer commented, only an hour and a half? What? Like you got something else going on? And then he put a bunch of the definition knives emojis. Refried beans, that's a good one. Help the algo. But the what I was gonna post for the comment of the night is baptized in fire. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but last stream, I was sitting here, talking like this, and I was like, something came up, and I forgot what it was exactly, but I was like, yeah, like just so you guys know, like I'm standing, right? So like I went like this, and I was like, yeah, like I'm standing, right? Like showing that I'm standing. And his comment was, "What? This whole time, all these years, I thought you were sitting. WTF? LOL." I thought that was so funny. Great live, brother. My heart stopped in the beginning. Morning replay. Money orders are still a thing. Blue curtain burner. Happy Friday after dark replay. Friday after dark. That's good. Definition knives. A beauty. And Bonnie. A joy forever. Only 10% of us are feds. I think I want the carbon 3D squirter. Oh, maybe the um the not the P1P, the X1C, the X1 carbon. To be fair, I got the notification, but I was on a call. I got 2 ammo cans of 22 mag. Oh, what? Hold on. Shipping would blow. It would blow. I would probably cover shipping on that. LOL Pez dispenser. Great live, get info, Drew. Thank you. Recrew. All right, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Oh, riding the remedial DLD short bus, Fat Gray Man. Back at it again. All right, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Are you guys sticking around for a little bit tomorrow, or are you going to leave in the morning?
We're gonna leave early and just head back to Florida.
Were you able to get my shirt and badge?
Yeah, I got you. It's they actually gave a backpack. I
Really?
didn't get you. I don't think I got your badge,
That's fine. That's fine.
but I got you a shirt and I got you a backpack with the swag.
Yes. Did you get me like 12 red SAR bags?
No, SAR wasn't there.
Really?
Yep, yep. You're gonna have to go to
I'm
Pot Show for that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, your girlfriend wasn't there.
Hey, I want to go on record saying that she is 18. Actually, she's probably gonna be 19. Yeah, no, she would be 19 because last year the whole like, oh, Dark is a terrible person because I didn't know she was 18. She does not look like she's only 18. Okay, she looks way older. Okay, the crazy thing is that I did not even have even once a thought in my head of that she was like too young. She was just super cute. And she was like, a little Crump was like, yo, she's flirting with you, bro. She's flirting with you. I was like, no, no, no. He's like, no,
Well,
for real. She's flirting with you. I totally would have hollered at her. I'm just saying.
it's funny when we started talking. I knew exactly what girl that was. I'm like, oh, you mean that shapely girl? Blah blah blah. And it's like, yes. It's like
Yeah.
she had a mature body.
I never would have guessed that she was only 18 years old. Ever. I would have guessed like probably in her late 20s, mid to late 20s, somewhere in that ballpark. When I heard she was 18, I felt dirty and disgusting, which is crazy because it is legal, right? Like she's not a minor, but still, a fresh 18-year-old is not exactly
So
who I would be targeting.
Josiah from PSA was there, but I don't remember seeing PSA specifically there.
Are you talking about this time?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they were there last time either.
Yeah, Josiah was there, but I don't think PSA was there.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been when PSA was there as a whatchamacallit, as a
Because
exhibition.
JC9 is asking about the Jackal 308.
I would expect the Jackal in most calibers. I'll just say that. An absolutely lovely lady. We all respect her here, and that is not a meme. Yeah, I mean, we were respectful. I mean, I think she's super attractive. I'm just saying she's 18, or I guess now I'm like 19. But anyway, that's longer. That was from a year ago. Can't believe we're still talking about it. Jiminy Crickets, look at us now. Well, I got a bunch of stuff to do for definition knives. I got to make an ass load of boxes, and I got. Oh, and you know what? You know what? You know what tomorrow is, Rich?
Sunday?
Well, yes, but I mean tomorrow because now it is so. Well, it's almost Sunday. Do you know what Monday is? The
The
7th.
7th?
Do you know what the 7th is?
Ooh.
Yes.
It's a 1 year anniversary since Israel was invaded.
Oh no, goodness, no. Okay, yes, it is, but that's not. I wouldn't be smiling like yes. That's terrible. Someone's gonna clip that and be like, 1 year, baby, 1 year. No, okay, sorry. What I was, what I was, what I was sorry. Okay, sorry. What I was referring to Columbus Day. What? No, what I was talking about is the fact that, dude, you guys are so bad. I'm thinking of what y'all are gonna say, which makes this even like so much worse than it would have been. There was something that we were unable to do between the 1st of October and the 7th of October because of holidays. And because of those holidays, after
Oh,
the 7th, we'll be able to do something that we haven't been able to do.
oh
So
shoot! Yes, yes, I forgot
that
about that.
that is gonna help us.
And now the Jewish holidays.
No, no, we're not celebrating Yom Kippur. We're not or
Oh
whatever it's
shoot,
called.
Barton Fink. Whew.
Hezbollah is still trying to figure out how to plant PETN in pennies. Oh, oh. Um, so, um, moving on. So that's so bad. The Martin Fink, you're an animal. Anthony Smith, what's up, brother? Good to see you. SCOTUS starts, so that's Tuesday. Tuesday, the Vanderstock case will be heard in the Supreme Court, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to go, man. I just get there's so we'll figure it out. Anyway, we're going to be able to place an order for some stuff that is going to be a great thing for definition knives. That's all we're talking about. We can't say yet. Just keep an eye out. There's a bunch of other things that we're going to be doing. We're going to come out with 7 other knives for launch 2. Once launch 1 is available to be purchased and all that. Launch 1 are the 5 knives that y'all know of. The DK1, the co-pilot, the journalist, the birdshot, the Boyd, right? The journalist, the DK1, the birdshot, the Boyd, and the co-pilot. Yeah, right? Yes. So those 5 knives are launch 1. I don't know how we're going to do things in the future. If we're going to be like, okay, well, these launches are only available while they're available, and once we hit X amount, that's it. They're never going to be, um, available again. Or if we're going to maybe keep launch 1 for sale, do another order of those, and do launch 2 and all that. We'll figure all that stuff out. But the one thing I do know with certainty is that there's going to be one knife launch a year where it is one knife. It is going to be X amount, and like that is it. And they're going to be serialized. There'll be, one out of X hundred, and each one will be serialized. I think we should do like a challenge coin with each one. So there's a coin that matches the knife. The one that so we have a couple that we're working on now, but it basically once a year, I don't know, maybe twice a year, we'll see, but like probably once a year, we're going to be doing like yes, frames and receivers case. We're going to be doing one like crazy knife that is just from our brains sketched onto a piece of paper. This is what we want. We're going to do X hundred, and that's it. And they're going to be serialized with serialized challenge coins, and they're going to be crazy, ridiculous, and gorgeous, and highly, just very, very high value. But these are going to maybe be similar to, when you compare similar knives of the same type, they're going to be usually in the hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And the goal would be to keep all of definition knives under $100, but the definition knives the definition drop knives like once a year. They may be a little more. It depends. There's too many variables on that. So we'll see. But the one we're working on now is a lockback, extremely like remarkably strong folder with a large blade that is very lightweight. It is a straight up fighting knife that has a wicked, just insanely wickedly shaped blade, and it's just incredible. And if we can work like some details out, then we may be able to do that this year. I don't know, but that would be really cool to basically sketch something out and be like, like this is what we want, and we want to do this and make it this strong and this and make it this steel, 154 cm steel, and whatever. That just all, yeah. So anyway, I'll shut up. The other one, I want to do one that's like a big chopper like this, but instead of it being like a butcher's knife, I want to push it forward like this, but maybe a little bit more dramatic, and that's drastic and dramatic in the same sentence, and then make it like a Warncliffe, so have like a super big chopper like a Warncliffe, but have it like, you know, light enough to be a very easy knife to carry, but have it be like super strong and not like a liner lock like this. I want to do a lock back knife with like a 4 millimeter pin in between the locks, so it's like stupid strong. So yeah. Anyway, something like that. Just look how freaking meaty that thing is, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go ahead and wrap up. Rich, how would you like to end the stream?
Let's see. What is the saying that there's time enough to rest when you're dead?
Yeah, there's something like that. I'll sleep, but I'm dead.
These events are always fun, and it's like I hate to say it, it's not like my wife's like, "You're going on vacation again." It was hot and sticky, and I could not wait. But I've never left a range event early except for this one. It was 4 p.m. and I would, don't get me wrong, hanging out with people like Friday night, talking to all
Mhm.
the, YouTuber guys that you see, like I said, once, twice a year.
Yep, yep.
Hanging out with Josh from Fat Tack, Black Diamond Guns and Gear. And I didn't even though just like when I went to Goals with Chris from the 740, we got back to the house, we slept. It's not like,
You didn't
we're hanging
party
out.
or yeah.
Yeah, nah. And I know there's parties out tonight, and I'm like, we got to get back to Florida. We got to prep for a hurricane, and
Yeah, that's
hope for the
intense.
best. So yeah, there's time for rest when you're done.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think all of us compromise and sacrifice some things, right? And it seems to be that in this day and age, with so little time and so much to do, and let's be honest, so many distractions, it
Hmm.
seems like sleep, diet, food, exercise, those are the things taking the back seat. But it's not like our government wants us to lose sleep, healthy diets, and activity. It's not like they want us to be slow, fat,
Or
and
poison
obese.
us with the ingredients in our food that's not in European food.
Yeah, exactly. Like, utilizing the FDA as a way to poison all of us, to where companies like, the largest manufacturers of stuff that we take in daily, isn't legally allowed to sell that stuff outside of the United States because of how toxic, poisonous, and disgusting it is, and all that kind of stuff. But that is definitely not like a conspiracy that the government is wanting us to, be slow, fat, weak, and, not well rested. Like, that's crazy talk.
I was just checking. Joe's still snoring.
The government loves you and wants you alive. You know?
So I can't put the camera. So the only beef I got with, so I got the master bedroom. So I mean, this looks real nice.
It does. It does.
They've got like a jacuzzi-ish tub.
Dude, there's a turd in the toilet.
There's no
I'm just,
toilet.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, so then the toilet is over here, but legit, it's like the phone booth, like that. This is the smallest. Like, why would you even put a shower like this in?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the cheap ones that they just
Put a
install.
shower. Put a shower right here.
Yeah.
Like, it's so funny. It's like a small phone booth. Yeah, it's like a nice enough place. It definitely doesn't sleep 15 people like they said.
Yeah, yeah. No. Stifler Manufacturing, bro. Great to see you, by the way. And also, I saw something else. King Lonus. He says, "I'm upset that your link tree is unavailable due to violation of community standards." Yes, absolutely. That's so whack, so gay, and they should be ashamed of themselves. And I'm just too lazy to remove it from my description. But thank you for looking through. There's a lot of links that still support the channel and a lot of discount codes. And also, for anyone out there, if you go to DLD Hardware, all of the not all of a lot of the affiliate links are in there as well. 95% of the grocery store is poison, absolutely. And Red Dawn Resistance, the title, okay, yeah, you missed it. The title's a joke. I'm not bleeding from me bum, and we are all safe and okay. Linktree can restrict you. Damn, we haven't had that yet. Dude, I went like over a year without no wiping comfort space. Yeah, I went over a year totally unmessed with on there, and they took me down because of Gideon Optics. Probably like Rich said before, because it said firearm optics.
No, it said
Uh,
precision firearm optics.
yes, I think it was
So
the
I think they saw
firearm
precision
optics.
firearm and they're like, whoop, that's it.
Yeah, but then I had it reviewed by a person, and they still,
Sure you did.
well, they said they had a person manually review it, which is probably BS anyway.
Yep.
But yeah, the best place where I can do whatever I want and put any link that I want is on DLD Hardware. If you pull up the DLD Hardware homepage, scroll all the way down to the bottom, you see a bunch of links, including there's one that says reasons. This was Jonah. Reasons why we love the ATF. And then you click it and it says, sorry, this page doesn't exist. I thought that was great. Jonah is hilarious. Room for 15, maybe with bunk beds. Purple hairs aren't people. All right, hey, be nice, be nice. We love squirrel mode though. Yes, yes. All right, let's go ahead and wrap up. So guys, make sure you follow Flying Rich, all together one word on YouTube. Flying Rich Firearms is his backup channel on YouTube, or his secondary channel where he just basically makes fun of me on YouTube and shows guns. And also, if you go to flyingrich.com, you'll be able to see all of his socials. And then also,
I'm going to throw a link to Definition Knives there.
oh, hold on. I got to make sure that I did not miss anyone, because if someone like sent me something, I'm going to feel terrible. Hold on, because last time I missed a huge cash app from Drew, and I felt like a big old dirtbag. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so Flying Rich Firearms, and show some love to Definition Knives. Again, the merchant processing like for credit cards and stuff isn't up yet, but the site is up. If you want to look at the knives, look at the specs and all that, take a look. I know it's only 5 pocket knives, but holy moly, do you guys understand how much work goes into all this stuff?
That was 6 months worth of work, easy.
Yeah, for sure.
Somebody's having a rockin' party in this hood.
And don't forget, hold on, let me see. And just so you all know, this is what the packaging looks like. This one is not labeled yet. And then you take it and you push it open because it's got the sleeve on it. And just look how gorgeous that is. Definition Knives. It's got the it's got the red behind that thing. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm very happy with how this came out, but unfortunately, right now, I am literally having to hand make these boxes like origami, literally glue them together, and then glue the foam in there, and then glue. I just never want to see, smell, or touch glue again. The other day, I literally had glue and like paper fibers all over every fingertip. I was like, man, this would be a great time to commit a crime. I'm just kidding. But yeah. Soon, we should be approved for the credit card processing and stuff. The shipping has been fixed and all that other stuff has been fixed too. So it is now $8.56 instead of $18 to ship something on Definition Knives, which that was insane. So all right, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Rich, anything else you want to add or say?
No, we're good.
Not anything at all you want to say? I think what Rich means is we're in a culture war, guys. Right now, it's time to get right with your family and get right with God. And I would encourage all of you to take a step back and see how God is working in your life. And I think you'd be surprised if you keep an open mind, you're going to see Him working. Okay. And also, some people may not like this or agree, but you know what? I believe that God wants you armed. And I believe that all of us have a responsibility to not only, be a leader within our family, a leader within our community, a leader within our church, but I believe we're also supposed to be a warrior of God. And I would encourage all of you to take this time to get right with your family, get right with God, and to be a warrior on His behalf and to enhance the kingdom of God. And some of the ways that we do those things, especially during an active culture war, are just holding ourselves to a higher, level of accountability. And some of the ways I like to do that are with rules. Set rules for yourself. The rules that I like to share at the end of every show are as follows. Rule number 1 is to be kind. It's so important that we're kind in everything that we do. Did someone sedate Rich? Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what sedated him? A full day in the Georgia sun shooting a bunch of machine guns, and so that'll do it to you.
Somebody's got to do it. It's a rough job.
Yeah, yeah. But be kind. It's so important to be kind in everything that we do. That brief interaction that you have with somebody else could have a massive impact on their life. So be kind. Rule number 2 is to live a life of care, compassion, contribution, give to others. When you bless others, you become blessed because a hand that's open to give is open to receive. And rule number 3, because we know the only way for us to defeat evil is with good men skilled in violence. Make sure that you're becoming as highly skilled in violence as you possibly can be. Be safe, be dangerous, and keep that thing on you. And when I say keep that thing on you, what I mean is keep a butthole gun on you. Because if you don't PWEDC a North American Arms 22 Magnum, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're out of here. Thank you so much. I love y'all so much. Y'all take it easy. Bye-bye. Bye, Rich. Thanks for coming on, dude.
Later.
Gigantic. Listen, folks, DLD After Dark is hands down the best podcast in the country. I mean, hands down, folks. There's no other live stream like it. That Dark guy really knows what he's talking about. Oh, and fuck the ATF. Yeah, that Jason. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. Gigantic faggots. Faggots known by powerful people with the biggest, tightest buttholes, believe me. Yeah, that Jason Bourne, I bet he's got a tight butthole, too.